There I am. There I am. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to more Elden Ring. I've actually been waiting to run this weapon for a while now. Alright everyone, listen up. I'm gonna show you how today's build is gonna work. Let me gather my thoughts. It's been kind of a long day. Alright, listen up. This is how the build's gonna work. We're gonna be using the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. I bet you didn't know that. Sacred Dagger for Golden Vow, obviously for the damage boost. Finger Seal for either Flame Grant Me Strength or Hellish Library. I'm bringing both just to see what they do. Of course, 3 pieces of the Rakshasa set for the 6% extra bonus damage. I'm bringing the Graveberg Black Hole Armor for, what is it, that 10% jumping damage. Look, the R1 strings on this weapon aren't very good. That's why we're going to be using the jumping attack a lot. So, Godfrey's Icon for Dragon Wound Slash, which is actually a charge skill, so we're going to get the 50% extra damage out of that. Ritual Sword, of course, and Shard of Alexander, because I finally did his quest. And the Claw Talisman, obviously. And this is what we're... Stone Barb and Opaline Heart Chair for a little extra defense. What's up, Frank? Tank and 1. How you doing? Ready to get started? Begin Journey 4. That's fine. Did you know that if we start Journey 4, we can't return to Journey 3? I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, Elden Ring's broken. We'll fix it. I know I don't really change out the jumping attack equipment very much, but like, come on. The jumping attacks on this weapon are particularly good. My week's been okay. I'll say my week's been pretty okay. Been pretty, solid. Our first target. Let's get some target practice in. Getsuga! Yeah, that's kind of good damage, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll take it. You know, 2 shots. Yeah, I guess I'll take a 2-shot, you know. I might complain about that a little bit. You finally did Millicent's quest rather than killing her for the prosthesis. And how much more time did you waste doing that? You did not fix the Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't fix nothing. I mean, I don't blame you for doing Millicent's quest, but, like, the prosthesis isn't all that much worse than the Rotten Wingsword insignia, so it's not like it matters. Not, at least to me. Doesn't matter too much to me. Playing. Yeah, holy damage! Now, as like I did with the Moonveil video, we are not going to be killing all the DLC bosses today. And in fact, we're not doing it at all. We're going to be doing the DLC, but we're going to be doing like 6 bosses out of the DLC, maybe. And that's just because, I mean, obviously we're fighting Baal with this weapon. We can't have the dragon killing weapon and not kill the dragon with it. Prosthesis is better, but Rotten Sword is a very good talisman. Indeed it is. Yeah, imagine getting the dragon-killing sword and not killing the dragon with it. It's kind of funny, the game does equip you to fight Baal. You ever notice that? Take that! Yeah. Jumping attack. Damn it. Take that, and that. Dragon Wound Slash. Hi-ya! Crap. Dragon Wound Slash. Hi-ya! Not dead? He is now. I said he's doing an Elden Ring quest without a guide. Yeah, well, I could do that just fine. Don't worry about it. I don't need a guide. You can't tell Dracula where he can and can't go. You can't tell Dracula. By the way, the challenge finally started, or are we still in easy mode? The challenge. I mean, it's New Game Plus 3. Does that count? This is just us having some fun. This is the guide! Yippee! Randy's quest is the only quest I can do without a guide. I might have to rack my brain about where exactly I'm supposed to be going for Randy's quest, but I can do Randy's quest without a guide.
Then it summoned me. Torrent. Treat him with...
And treat him with respect, yeah, right. Treat Torrent with respect. What respect? I don't care if he carries me everywhere. He should be doing a better job of it. He's a ghost. If he's a ghost, why can't we fly? You've been modding Liza P. I still can't do that because I don't have the PC version, and I'm not gonna buy the PC version. I already paid $70 for the game on PlayStation. The R1 strings on this weapon aren't very good. They're very slow, and you're most likely not going to get a bleed proc out of it unless you keep the damage up. So that's why we're going to rely mostly on Dragon Wound Slash and the heavy attack. Yep. Right, you don't have to do every part that's available to you in the Randy's quest. You just gotta do most of it. Bro just had to shank me there. The only thing about Randy's quest is that you fight Blind, and it makes me so sad, yeah. I mean, you don't have to. Alright, all my regular buffs, except this time we're using Hallow Shabriri for 25% damage. 25% damage this time. You know, for a bunch more damage on my part, but who cares? Okay, start off with Dragon Wound Slash to see what it do. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. He's already down. Help him up. Hey, what's that in your... Yeah, Dragon Wound Slash is a little strong. And I've come to the conclusion that Elden Ring is a Soulsborne game that best equips you for multiple new game cycles. Oh yeah. You got so many things you can play with. That goes without saying. Just imagine that he's giving me this message saying, I shall remember the tarnished. Wait, where the fuck are you going? It's like you run away and his voice just gets quieter. I'm actually gonna go to the front gate this time, it's just faster. Nah, I use the main gate. Because I'm a G and you're pussy. But I am gonna bring my hide in plain sight skill. Where there it is. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Reduced to grace. Gone. Reduced to runes. I would have brought the two-handed talisman for the constant 10% extra damage, but I don't know. I just like Ritual Sword. I don't intend on getting hit to begin with, so... Damn it. Damn it. There we go. The hell? Okay, one of them dodged, the other one just kind of snapped instantly my location. What I don't like about Elden Ring is that every ending other than Randy's Frenzy Flame that normal is just copy and... Yeah. Yep. I'm sure somebody will stick up for it like, oh, you know, well, that's the point. You know, it's supposed to be mundane, it's supposed to be like no real answer and yada yada yada. Be quiet. I want a good ending for once. Yeah. Oh, plenty. I got plenty of ideas for future games. I just don't know what people will watch. Like, I already tried playing some of those other games, but it's like, still after all this time, the only stuff that anybody's watching is the Soul stuff. Rest up. Ah, damn it, Melina. I wish you didn't have to talk to her to go back to the round table, but I guess you do.
There is, but I can take gathering. Very well at my hand.
I feel like after the first time, you shouldn't have to interact with her again. Just to have a bunch of endings only, yeah. Now, if I can get back to what I was doing, please. I don't need this right now. Bring that back. Boost up. Boost up. Scream my head off. Blue. Double hand. Let's go. Alright, let's waste Rick just real quick. Rick, are you wasting my time? Are you wasting my buff right now? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, he's actually down. Okay, we got that critical going right now. Maybe Dragon Wood Slash to finish him off. Boom! Aw, you grafted asshole. Oh, never mind. He's gone. Gone. Fucking reduced to atoms. As if that was any shock. Well. What else can I say, folks? They spent 6... Yeah. You know, at least they did that. At least we have Mikkela's feet, right? That makes up for everything. Alright. Gate front. Start going down so we can go get the medallions. You could skip Frodrick. Godric be put on fraud watch right now. Well, we can't call him a fraud because he was never him to begin with. He tried to be. Well, let's think about this. With his grafting ability, seeing as how Godric can literally rip pieces off of other people and make them part of himself, and they're fully operational. So, I'd say he had the potential to become super, super strong. He could do it like Dio did in JoJo. Rip his own head off and put it on somebody else's body. But, yeah, maybe if he did that. Oh, just imagine that. If Godric was able to put his head on Malenia's body. Not that he would have ever been able to defeat Malenia. But still, he'd be an actual menace. I'm thinking if I get enough souls to get my arcane up to an appropriate level, I might do Rivers of Blood next. I actually haven't played with Rivers of Blood since the game first came out. Isn't that crazy? Malenia grafted a... I mean, if you think about it, the grafting ability is so strong, it's so potent, that he can make dragons part of himself. He literally ripped the head off of an already dead dragon and revived it. Fully operational, able to breathe fire and everything. So it's like you can't just not call him a god, because he certainly is. If you really think about it, grafting is a pretty crazy ability. Now, a healing ability would be your worst nightmare. Because if you think about it, healing Because you ever wonder why it works so well against, like... Does it work on Scions? I forget. But... It's like... You're healing every body part. And what happens with a bunch of body parts that have all been forced together suddenly heal? They fucking explode, right? They just tear apart, which is why they're dying. Whenever you fight one of those things and you heal near it and it does serious damage, it's because their bodies, which aren't supposed to be together, are now ripping apart because they're healing. Kind of funny to think about. Tenses on Getsu. Well, it's a little big for a Tenses on Getsu, but... You know what? What better time to show off the dragon-killing weapon than killing a dragon with it? I mean, it might as well. You know, this actually works on magma-worms, too. You wouldn't think so, but it does. If you get the headshot, oh yeah. Oh. Come on, man. Heal up, heal up. That's exactly what Exekeys did. Oh no. Damn it. What? He fell way, way slower than he was supposed to. That was like a whole 4 seconds later than it was supposed to. Come on. Ugh. Like, I had time to walk up, get off the horse, and stand there for 6 seconds before he fell down, when he doesn't stay up that long. Give me a fucking break. Now, let's try it again. I do want this son of a bitch to die. I know he doesn't give me anything, but I don't care. Yeah. Just instantly fucking flattened. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be a one-shot. Take that. Okay. Okay, this is the second time bro did this, which means he's actively wasting time here. Take that, and that, and that. Yeah, you see that? That. Still not knocking him down? Come on, knock him down. Okay. No knockdown. I don't know why, but whatever. I'm over here waiting for the knockdown. I guess it just wasn't gonna happen. Even though this thing does actually cause pretty... I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Weird stuff! Anyway, let's get those medallions. I need it. I need them. No, I need it. It's important to me. Not gonna bother using it on tree this time. Because we already know what it's capable of. They just take up all of Melania's clothes in second phase. It's hard to play with just one day. I mean... I don't know why you would. All the important bits have literally been rotted off. My nuts keep falling off. That's what happened to Melania. It fell off. I mean, her arm did. Which is sad. Light Yagami, if he was in... I'll take a dragon heart and I'll eat it. I mean... What's the dragon's name? Maybe we can write it... Hey, let's think about this for a second. Would a death note work on a dragon? I mean, anybody whose name is written in the book dies. But, like, what's the cutoff point? I mean, I know it's different in the movie. Like in the live-action movie, it's like... If you write a Shinigami's name in the book, they could die. But, like, in the actual source material, they won't... They can't die like that. I don't think. Here. And I once watched the entirety of Death Note, now that I think about it. And, this was years ago. But at certain points, it really dragged. It dragged, man. I get that that a lot of people love it, but man, was it slow. I don't need super crazy action scenes in all of my animes or anything like that, but... I don't know, after L was gone, it's kind of like... Things are even slower than they were before! In the anime, it's like... Light died almost poetically. But in the actual... It was either the manga or the light novel. I don't know if it had a light novel, but he died pathetically. He died like a fucking worm. Wrong, but I don't think Placidus Sax and Baylor are gonna be a jelly death. Well, Placidus Sax definitely not, because I'm not dealing with him. I'm done dealing with him. I'm done pissing myself off, expecting him to not teleport. The teleport is just... It gets me angry in ways that I can't explain. The whole not being allowed to fight the dragon thing is just bullshit. Because he can just decide, no, you can't fight me. No. We'll fight Bale, though. Well, I mean, like, I looked it up. I did some research online and about my opinion on it. Over here thinking, am I just the asshole for not liking Placidus Sax's fight? Is it just me? And then I look online. No, a shitload of people agree with me. It's not that he's super, super hard. It's because he's an asshole. Where does he go? Did he just give up? He gave up. All right. Where to now? Stormville Shack. Never made it past episode 10. I don't blame you. It was really slow and it got pretty boring. Yeah, we don't talk about light now, live action Death Note, but I will admit, Willem Dafoe as Ryuk. Oh yeah. Talk about perfect casting. Yeah, why can't we have his lightning nuke? If we can get Bolt of Grand Sax, why can't we get the spell that looks like Bolt of Grand Sax? We get his laser beam, why not the nuke? The nuke actually isn't as powerful as the laser beam. Gazer beam. Placidus Sax's meteor of Elden. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I enjoyed Medeer. I deeply enjoyed Medeer as a boss fight. I don't enjoy Placidus because Medeer he's really big, he's really strong, does a lot of damage, and he crawls all over. He's very dangerous, and he'll fly around sometimes, but he won't teleport. He won't just say no. You're not allowed to fight me. Because Placidus Sax can teleport as many times as he wants. And he can just kind of say, no, you're not allowed to damage me. Doesn't matter how fast your weapon is. Because as soon as he attacks, he'll teleport. And that's just bullshit. It was cool the first time to witness. But here we are 3 years later, and it's still annoying. Bale, on the other hand, though, that's how you do a dragon fight right there. His wing's injured, so we have a good reason for why he's not able to fly around too often. He's super strong. Really cool to look at. Has crazy-ass powers. I was only able to beat Midir on my first playthrough because of Pestilent Mist. Yep. That was me on my first... Well, no, it wasn't me on my first play. It was me on my third playthrough. You know, after the Ring City came out. On my third run through of the Ring City, I saw... It's like, oh! Pestilent Mist is actually pretty strong right now. Let me get that, what's it? The deep staff? That really long one you get in the DLC that's super strong. I got one of those, fully upgraded it. And, just Pestilent Misted my way through. Super easy. Actually, it was super easy, barely an inconvenience. Midir and Bale is how you properly design a dragon. But yeah. I get that they're dragons and they can fly and do shit, but like, you can't fight a flying dragon now, can you? Not unless you can crawl on them like at a Dragon's Dogma. But even then, Dragon's Dogma, you didn't crawl on Grigori to fight him. I mean, you did, but not while he was flying. Now, Grigori, he was a really cool dragon fight. That shit got your heart pumping. Was he that tough? No. Of course he wasn't. He just had a lot of health, that's all. But he wasn't particularly hard to dodge, and... Well, I mean... Grigori was difficult to damage. Because he's only vulnerable in his heart. For the first third of the fight. And it's super hard to crack his chest open. Because he's not just gonna let you crawl on him. So, Grigori is a fight where it's like, yeah, you're gonna want to bring a pawn or two with you. In the second Dragon's Dogma, you don't get a choice. I was watching the trailer of Night Rain DLC and I saw a yep. He's a coming. And apparently so is Gale. At least, we didn't get a clear picture of him, but I recognize that reddish purple energy anywhere. That's our boy. Again, because he's way too much... He does have a lot of health, but like... I don't know, I feel like it's fitting. He is a 30-foot dragon, after all. Well, he's actually much taller. He's actually much taller when he's standing up. And has his wings spread out, but like, put Gale in an Everjail. Oh, an Everjail Gale? Well, I feel like he'd be more... He's so strong, he'd be like an end of day boss. Instead of, he won't be one of the Night Lords, but he'll be... I feel like he's probably going to be an end of day boss. Probably at the end of day 2. That'd be cool, though. Night Lord Gale. It'd be funny. Yeah, Phase 2 Gale in an Everjail. Right at the beginning of day 1. I wouldn't put it past him. That Rain is not a Miyazaki game. Some other dude is directing. Ah. The longest part of each run. Getting to Altus. It's always a long run. Oop. That was close. Little more. Little more. That right when I saw Nameless King is coming back if Gale is really going to be in the DLC. Yeah, Gale gave me some trouble when he first came out. Not Phase 1. I got used to Phase 1 very easily. It's just that with Phase 2, there's actually a lot of his attacks have some pretty tricky hitboxes. Especially those ones that double hit, because he's hitting you with both his scarf and his sword. Ah. Oh boy. This takes a while. I gotta respect you for playing Elden Ring again. Like, I played this game once and it drained me mentally, so... Yeah, I mean... Right now it's just a lot of what's important. Right now it's me taking on everything in the base game. And some of the DLC. Doing the entirety of the DLC drains me. Emotionally. And mentally and physically. But it's not because everything's so hard, it's because everything's so spaced out. It's a lot of this. You know? Just the running around. It's part of why I don't really want to fight Midra anymore. Because it's just running. 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 Grab thing. Running. Run on and on and on. He's cool the first time, but he gets draining after the first 10 times. What boss am I doing in the DLC? I'm doing Bale. That's a given. Mesmer, Ramana. Because they're necessary. Golden Hippo, but I'm not going to include that in the video. Unless I really kick its ass really fast. What else? You'll see. Of course. We'll do every boss except Radon. We'll do everything except what's going to complete the DLC. If I see Bell-Bearing Hunter in the right now, I'm going to crap myself. We already have Bell-Bearing Hunter. We already have that. What was I going to say earlier? Oh yeah, I was saying that I like how the game fully equips you to fight Bale before you even get there. Like, it gives you an antithesis to dragons. Right here. And it's very strong. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Golden Hippo. I mean, if they had just zoomed out a little bit. You actually can skip Golden Hippo if you want. You can. I just do it because it's quicker. In order to skip Golden Hippo, you can go back around the other side of the castle, and while you're making your way towards Gaius, you'll notice that when you're climbing up the ladder, you're actually getting to the area. You're actually getting to the storeroom first floor, which is directly after the Golden Hippo. So you could just hop off from there and get there. It's just that you can't get the elevator back down. So, a little fun fact for you. I wonder if I can get one more flask. Does it cap off at 14? Or is it 15? You, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's right. Teleport away. Let me see. Can I get one more flask? Nope. We're done. Let's, go back to Fort Faroth. I saw somebody kick the shit out of Radigan with, the crystal knife just a little bit ago, so I kind of want to do a crystal knife run. Where even is that, anyway? Oh, is that back in, that's in the same cave as the first Crystallion, right? I think that's where it is. I could very easily run the whole game with it. You know, the weapon that you can't buff or change the Ash of War on. You hate Godskin Duo, so oh yeah, I mean everybody hates Godskin Duo. That's why I don't fight them straight up. Shit. Okay. Actually, let me keep grabbing golden seeds. See if I'm just short. I always put them to sleep before fighting them. Which you'll see here soon enough. Any tips for Elden Ring? I am downloading the game on my PS5. I mean, what tips I can give you is just dependent on what you're trying to do. Don't rush into anything. How about that? If you're up against a boss and you're seriously getting your ass kicked, look around for stuff. You don't have to do one thing before you do any of the others. I mean, if you want to fight someone like Malenia, obviously you got to kill Loretta first. But I mean, like, you can come back to shit later. Go find something that's going to be useful for what you're doing. If you want some direction about what to do, have an idea in mind about what kind of build you want to make. And then collect the stuff that you need for it accordingly. Can't imagine Radahn's gonna give us too much trouble. I mean, we erased Godric. I know. Godric, Radahn, apples to oranges, but still. You'll see. Grace up. Say hi to all my old friends. I can't wait to not see any of you ever again after this. I'm surprised Alexander stays in Radahn's battlefield. If you don't do any more of his quests, he'll just stay right there the whole time. You can complete the whole game and he won't move. I realize I don't have to finish this guy's dialogue. I could just run away. Running into Radahn's boss fight with a tiny dagger, with the base dagger. I feel confident. The mightiest demigod. Yeah, right. We'll see about that. He caught the clap from Malenia, and ever since then he hasn't been the same. Okay, there we go. Boost up. Got my boost going like normal. Yeah, Chad on. Blue. Swap. Gets a gun. I almost missed, like a dipshit. Gets a gun. That just does so much damage, it's insane. There's even an uncharged version. Blast him. Can I blast him again? Just finish him off? Yep. Got him before the phase transition. How do you like that shit? Look, with Godfrey's icon, this just does so much damage. Dragon Wound Slash is fucking crazy. I did say Godfrey's icon, right? Not Redigan's icon. I'd be stupid if I said that, but... We can't decide on extra Chad that day. Start with Wretch. Yeah, I'd fight with the stick. Okay. Get back to Lanedale. Oh man, we speed running this shit right now. I am speedballing. Speedballing Hollow Shabriri and full of pure adrenaline. I am overweight! Over 50! Speedballing train darts and full of pure adrenaline. I do gotta think about which run I gotta do next, though. What do I want? One thing I find weird is how you can counter Margit even after Morgott dies here. Even after he's dead, Margit still shows up here, so it's like... How? Is Margit... I know he's a projection of Morgott, but like... Is Margit like a trap? Is Morgott consciously projecting himself into a different form while it's happening? Or is it a trap? Is it an echo of himself that he placed there some time ago? I don't know. I mean, it must be, right? I mean, he still appears there after Morgott's dead, so... Stand to reason. Now, I don't... It's called the Draconic Tree Sentinel, but I don't think we'll get the extra damage out of it, but I don't care. Because, this thing's murdering everything else to begin anyway, so it's like... He's gonna Margit you from the grave. I don't get it. Oh, get it. Owl. I'm surprised he doesn't hear that. Alright, let's get him. Draconic Tree Sentinel. I don't think we get the dragon boost because he's not actually a dragon. But with that amount of damage, it's hard to argue. Hit him with the tap R2. Oh, he's gonna do the slam. Yep. Jumping chop. Uh-huh. Hit him with the Dragon Wind Slash from up front. Oh my god. I take a little more damage with that. I'll take the damage for 200, Alex. Shit. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong about the extra damage. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's only Ultra China, yeah, because yeah. I know, but like... I'm making a joke here. I'll take the ass kicking for 400. I miss Godfrey's. Yeah, I miss using Godfrey's icon. I miss using it. And that overhead chop is just, especially with my equipment, that is a lot of damage coming from this. You aren't using this weapon for the R1 string. You're doing it for the overhead chop. Actually, yeah, for once during one of these streams, I actually made myself dinner. I actually made food this time, so if I ever get hungry, which I will, I can go get, I could just go grab it. I got it on the oven, the stove right now. I made myself diced potatoes, chicken breast, and nice Caesar salad. Haven't had Caesar, I forgot how much I love Caesar salad. Forgot I used so much blood. I used all my blood. Never interact with Godwin. He's goated. He's chat-worthy. Yeah, he definitely is. You know he's awesome when he made friends with the dragon. He became best buddies with the dragon. You know, an ancient dragon that hates everything. Ancient dragons hate everything that is not themselves. Especially the gods. Especially the Golden Order. But that didn't matter to Fortisax. He said, you know what? This guy's pretty fucking awesome. He kicked my ass and he still showed me mercy. And God was apparently strong enough to fight Fortisax in a battle and win. So... yeah, I wish we got more with Godwin, but technically his story is finished. So... because, like... if the Elden Ring itself is alive, that means the mending runes are also alive. They're a different life form. So when Godwin becomes a mending rune, he becomes, you know, a mending rune, an actual living being, just in a different form. It looks like if anybody is determined enough, they can make or become a mending rune. I mean, Dung Eater became a mending rune after you tortured the shit out of him, like he wanted you to do. Alright, let's get up to Goldfree. Despite everything, I still find Dung Eater to be... I can't forgive him. He ends up killing our boy. That's my source of crab right there. Have you ever had crab meat? It's good. And he's taken away my source of crab meat. I'll never forgive him for it. You think I care about Boggart himself? No, I don't give a shit about Boggart. What I care about is that delicious, delicious, succulent crab meat. You know what? I'm just gonna... physic only. I don't need the other boosts. Because this weapon is just like that. As you can see. About to beat your ass with your own... oh yeah. Your own icon, bro. Your icon is powering me. It's making me stronger. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get the critical thing. Yo. One more. Boosh! Yeah. Raw! I'm dead. Yeah, you fucking are. I hate when people try to put the Rune of Death on the Elden Ring to see where it fits. I mean, that's the point. It was taken out of the Elden Ring. I mean, the Elden Ring has changed so many times throughout history, so it's like, it's hard to fit anything anywhere. I mean, the Elden Ring used to look like a tree. Back in Placidusex's time. Doesn't look that way anymore. Just walk right up to her while she's getting up. Oh my god. Yeah. Where are you going? She's got her own Getsuga. It's more pitiful, but that is some damage right there. If you're a fan of Dung Eater, Mending Rune, you're going to hell. Everybody's going to hell! Well, I mean, if you think about it, it could be potentially hopeful. If you spin it a different way. But, I'm not going to do that. Alrighty, tighty. Get my usual boost going. Scream my head off. That can't feel good. Blew up. Swap over. Double hand. Let's get him. I think he's gonna have a little trouble here. Depending on what he starts with. What are you gonna start with? Oh, you're actually starting with it. How about that? Take that. Oh yeah. Aw. Yeah. Aw. Shit. Aw. Aw. Oh, if I got him with both the blade part and the actual blast part, I would have done enough damage to get him in the face too. I turned into a... with that mini ran. Oh. Aww. Son of a bitch. Try it again. If I hit with both parts, we would have got the face transition. Blew up. Flop over. Double hand. Yeah, I died to Morgot. Shut up. I screwed up. I got overzealous there, okay? Nope. Ah. I wanna get her done. Aw. Take that at close range. Yeah. Take that. Yeah. Aw, what? How are you not? Okay. I'll take the not phase transition. And I'll take the critical. How about that shit? Aww. He's not dead. He's still thugging it out, but I got the bleed. Fuck you. I know I died to Morgot. Shut up. Have you tried being underzealous? I tried that, but where's the fun in that? Still though, I didn't expect him to just not die to that attack, but he was thugging it out. Hello again, old friend. We met an hour ago. Yeah, I won. Of course I won. Have you met me? We're on New Game Plus 3, I'm like level 250. We are over-prepared. Morgan only needs to beat you 1,000,000 times. You need to beat him once. Yeah, that's a sad... if anything, I'm the villain here. You need to get lucky every time. I only need to get lucky once. If you think about it, that's like the most terrifying thing ever. We, as a Tarnished, or rather, the only Tarnished that keeps coming back, is, like, we're entirely immortal. It doesn't matter how many times you kill us, we'll just keep coming back. So... and we're just gonna keep getting stronger. Am I gonna fight the depressed single mother of 3? Who, Metter? Is that Metter you're referring to? If so, no. That's a whole ass quest line. That's like That's like a half hour of quest line that I don't want to do. Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Jump on this elevator, I dare you. He knew better. Oh, Renala. Of course not. Why in the hell would I fight Renala? I might fight her off stream so I can respec. Hell no, I'm not gonna fight Renala. It's hardly a fight. Why bother? That's like 15 minutes of running right there for like a 10-second fight. But we did go live. Damn it. Ah, why, Spectrum? Why do you have to be this way? Look, I need fiber connection. But we can't get that here. It's against contract. Oh yeah, it died over here too. I'm not allowed to make any alterations. I can't even put up picture frames. Can't nail anything. Can't mess with anything. That's how it's always been. Okay, so gotta fight Fire Giant. Gotta fight. Should we even bother? Well, I mean, we have to for the medallion. We have to get the medallion. Of course we do. What am I talking about? Of course I gotta fight Nile. Blackblade Kindred. There's sometimes where like the Blackblade Kindred isn't all that hard, but then it's like the hardest thing ever. Depending on what playthrough. Voice medallion. Open sesame. Well, I don't know what I can do. Let's see what else. I got the gods. I don't remember who suggested it. I don't really know much about Elden Ring lore, but wasn't everything technically all Randy's fault for killing Godwyn? I mean, the main story kicked off because of Randy herself, yeah, but that's like, if you think about it, it's like the B plot. In the grand scheme of things. It's just because so much shit happened before, and so much shit happened afterwards, that it's just kind of like, yeah, the shattering all happened because of Godwyn's death. But that wasn't the only thing that led up to it, that was just the breaking point. I mean, hell, Marika wanted out of the Golden Order since forever. But it's like, she started the Golden Order, there was no getting out of it. She was the Golden Order, so it's like... Now, she could have technically disbanded the Golden Order if she wanted to. But it's like, she shattered the Elden Ring, and it's not that the Golden Order, it's not that the Golden Order punished Marika, it was the Elden Ring punishing her for hurting it. The alien got pissed off that she hit it with a hammer. So it hit her back. But like everything else, America was a piece of shit, but her life was extremely tragic. A piece of shit who did a bunch of terrible things, hurt by other pieces of shit who did terrible things. She was just perpetuating a cycle that already existed long before she came around. Blame everything on the greater will, but I don't think the greater will, that's another thing. The greater will is an outer being. One of such extreme complexity and one that values order. All it cares about is order. It is a being of order. It doesn't give a shit what form that order takes. As long as there's order. There is no good, there is no evil. It's just an order. As long as there's a level of organization to everything, it doesn't care. So, it's not forcing anything to do anything. If anything, let's blame the Two Fingers. Well, let's blame the Two Fingers in part. They're one of the big antagonists of the game. So, like the army? Yeah, I guess so. That's an order. That's part of an order. As long as there's a level of government. The messy part is that there's no one party to blame. Made an order from a guy who wears a sunflower for a mask and just points at a tree. Who should I blame? There's no one party to blame. America's responsible for a lot of shit. The Horn Cent are responsible for a lot of stuff. Randy's also responsible. Godfrey's responsible for being an extension of America. You can blame Mikola for hurting Moog. You can blame, well, I guess you can't really blame Moog. Because as we learned from Ansbach, he was a being of decency. Because apparently Moog was an actual okay guy at one point in time. Yeah, he worshipped the Formless Mother, but he wasn't what he was today. I mean, Ansbach is one of Moog's knights, but he's super forgiving. He's super chill. He's a really decent guy. He's a great conversationalist. But on top of all that, he's an awesome warrior with almost no equal. I mean, he was so strong he even hurt Mikola one time. I mean, he was charmed immediately afterward. But it gives you an idea of just how like that Ansbach was, despite the fact that he was a really chill guy. Yeah, he didn't worship the Formless Mother. It's like, just because she causes wounds doesn't mean that she's evil. She's, again, just another outer god. What's good and evil to them? What might seem questionable to us is perfectly normal to an alien. Moog had no one else, not even his brother, who was trapped in the same predicament as him. He had the Formless Mother, though, and he created an entire fucking dynasty out of it. And the big lakes of blood that we see, I guess that wasn't present before. Not before Mikola's charm. So I guess Moog was pretty cool. Oh, Vari's a fucking monster. Horrible. Everyone's got an agenda. I mean, I guess I can respect Morgoth's tenacity. He truly believed in the Order, even if the Order didn't believe in him. Or want him. America didn't want him. But Godfrey, of all people, showed him... Like, when you find him, he actually has Morgoth's dying remains in his arms, and he said, "It's been a long while, Morgoth," as he disappears. So it's like, okay, Godfrey did sort of care for him as a father. But, like... yeah. Let's, get to a couple levels. A few levels. Put him in Arcane. Don't need a whole lot of faith right now. Finally get to Fire Giant. That took long enough. Blame it on Celovus. It's Celovus' fault! I knew he was responsible for the Golden Order, that dick! Alrighty, Fire Giant. Let's see what you're like. Let's see what he's like. Let's get his attention, start boosting up. Scream my head off. Are you intimidated yet? Blue. Bump over, double hand, get on the horse, run. Nice. Hop off. Take that! Oh yeah, 5,000. 5,000. That's crazy. 7,000. That's even crazier. Ah. I was hoping to get a chop up on his leg. That probably would have knocked him down. Not what I wanted. Hop off the horse. Hit him with that. Oh, yeah. Heavy attack. That was pathetic. Here we are at phase 2. That didn't take long. Wait for it. Charge it up. Smack the hand. Heavy attack. Boosh. Heavy attack. Ah! I got fucking flamed. Nope! No! No! Help! With another one of these. Heavy attack. Damn. So we gotta do the stun to the guy. Don't get crushed. Hit his head. That's not his head, that's his hand. Yeah. That's good damage still. Nope. I hit his chest from down here. That was almost bad. Damn it. If the camera could stop freaking out, that'd be great. Okay, chop him. Should do it. There we go. Nice and easy. I was hoping it would go a little quicker than that, but I guess I'll take it. Godfrey is the kind of dad I'd want to be, minus a divorce where I lose the touch of grace and everything else. She took the house, she took the kids. She took from me my immortal manhood, and then she kicked me out. That bitch. Oh, America, you got some problems. She didn't have to found the Golden Order. She didn't have to do that. But she did it anyway. She could have just taken her amazing godly power and just done literally anything else with it. But no, that's what she did. All right, let's get to Farum Azula.
I have this world and death. Are you?
And death indiscriminate.
Very well. Let me.
I'm ready. So no Melania? What do you mean no Melania? Of course we're gonna fight Melania. We can't have a proper run like this without Melania. Oh wait, no, that was the Kaka consumer. The Dookie Devourer. The crazed poop chewer. Can you fight Melania after Malakat? Yeah. You can fight Melania anytime you want. As long as you get the medallion. Nope. Look. Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see. Keep it going. Wait a minute. Wait just a darn second. We get. Oh no. Wait just a darn second after she's done with that. Okay. I got a dragon killing weapon right here. Let's see what it does to her. And that's okay damage. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a her. Probably gonna be fire. Take that. Now, ancient dragons don't stun, so can't count on that. Stop it. Stop it. Are you fucking serious? Why 4 flaps? Why? There's no way they're designed. There's no way they're not designed to know when they're about to knock you off a cliff. There's no fucking way. That guy just decided to not get stunned for some reason. Okay. A lot of fuckery going on right now. I always found ancient dragons annoying because they don't stun. It's one thing to have a high stun, but I've never seen anyone actually be able to stun an ancient dragon. Because it just doesn't happen. They will die long before you ever manage to make it happen. But why ancient dragons specifically? They're like the only enemy type in the game that does that. I mean, you could even stun Astal. I don't know. I mean, you could stun Bale for shit's sake. It was so big that they had to, yeah, I mean... I don't know. I thought Fortisax was cool, but all the ancient dragons were just... And the rewards weren't very good. To me. Okay, so, item crafting. Yep. Yep. Up there. Flop over, double hand. Oop. Jump over the ledge. Cut my hand even though I'm wearing a piece of armor over it. That makes perfect sense. Okay, look up. Check a couple of these. I don't think Apostle was... Oh, no, he's close enough. Don't even worry about it. I wasn't worried about it. Were you? Well, stop being worried about it then. Scream. Okay, good. I thought I got too close there for a second. That would have been bad. Flop over. And then, here we go. Yeah. Are you sure that's enough damage? Might need a little more. Can I take a little more damage for that? Your turn. Charge it up. Yeah. Uh-huh. One more. Boom. Bro's just like, oh, I'm too weak. I'm too weak. Oh, this is some bullshit. Not only does he immediately call his boyfriend, he decides to not get put to sleep. Well, fine. I'll just projectile him out. Bastard. Well, that was silly, but at least we got him. Whoa, where did you come from? Get out of here! You're already dead! What happened? I think Fatty was summoning two, I guess. I don't know. I'm not dealing with it. Oh, okay. I thought for sure it was gonna miss. That's happened before. I don't know why it happens. Even in death, he still wants the fade. Coming back from death just to run your fade. Yeah, bro, eep walking. Okay. Now for one of the worst fucking areas in this game. Maybe in Soulsborne history. Don't need this anymore. Like for the rest of the run. Got my hand on the blade. We got, well, they're not wearing the skin of gods per se, I don't think. I think it's like the robes become, I don't know. It's complicated. It's Elden Ring, it's complicated. Gotta run in a serpentine pattern. Don't get claw swiped by these guys. I should actually get the ancient dragon smithing stone while I'm here. Can you disappear already? That'd be great. There he goes. Good. Keep it pushing. A dragon with a bow, from far away he disappears. It's the anti-cheese thing. Oh. Well, it actually doesn't have a whole lot of health to begin with. I think he only has a couple thousand health, because I think it's already technically injured. Which I found weird, but I'm not sure what could have injured it. But it died in a couple shots the last time I fought it. Which was yesterday. Have you noticed that these Dragonkin Warriors boss look way too similar to Ava unit? Dragonkin Warrior bosses. Ava unit, no. No, I did not notice that at all. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Look like Ava unit, how? In what way? Sneak back to this guy so I don't gotta deal with him. Okay. Got my boost going. Blue. Swap. He is going to do a crazy amount of damage to us, but we are also going to be doing a crazy amount of damage to him. He's probably going to jump directly to shoot. Yep, there he goes. Whoa. That was interesting. Interesting little exchange. Uh-huh. Yeah. Knew that was coming. Jump. Chop him. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Take that. I missed. Like a dipshit. I didn't miss that, though. Get the crit. Hit him with this. It's not a hurt. This is gonna hurt. Can I do this? That was badass. Can I finish him off? Oh yeah, eat it, Malakat. Did he even manage to damage me? No, he did not actually. Yeah. How do you like that? Suck it. I like finishing him off from a distance. That's cool. Malakat got deathed. Let's go take on the clown. Ooh, I should do a Bolt of Grand Sax run. That might be fun. I'm not sure what the Bolt of Grand Sax, what we get, is so much smaller than the actual one, which is right there, but... Malakat only has 1 health bar. Second phase is such a sick fight. Too bad it's short. I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's actually... He does a lot of damage. He'd be very, very difficult otherwise. A lot of people do still have a lot of trouble with him. My roar of intimidation. Swap over. Oh, Gideon. Let's see how you handle this shit. Let's see how you handle it. Can you handle it? I mean, he's handled it okay. Nope. Nope. Oh, you got it. Nope. Nope. There's the bleed. Oh, out of heals, are you? Just let it happen, Gideon. Just let it happen. Let's blame everything on Gideon. No. Screw Celovus. Let's blame everything on Gideon. It's his fault. Step in his blood. Get his blood on my boots. All these boss fights, and the only one I've actually died to was Morgott. That's embarrassing. Sorry, Gideon, all the yapping. The all yapping. Yeah. One of them is Sarah getting off near the all-knowing. Alright, let's go get Dad. Never got how Malekith is in Caelid and Farum Azula at the same time. Yeah, it is weird. Well, I mean, Farum Azula is technically in a different... It's not just in a different place, it's also in a different time. It's weird. It's like in a pocket dimension. Morgott needed a win. He's had a hard life. Yeah, I'm glad he got it off me. You know, I appreciate that. Well, let's not worry about that right now. Let's kick the shit out of his dad. Well, let's kick the shit out of his father. I don't know if he was his dad. Ah. Standard it because he felt like an asshole. I don't think I'm gonna get too much of an opportunity to use... Yep. There we go. Ooh, that's a nice damage right there. Okay. Maybe heal up. Heal up. Maybe chop him. Hit him with Dragon One Slash. Nice. Didn't do as much damage as I hoped. Because I don't think I hit him with both parts. Chop him. Take us into phase 2. There we go. That was very close. Ah. Roll. Jump. Hit him with the projectile. Oh god. Chop him. Where's my stun, man? Where's my stun, William? I know I keep bringing it up, but like, where is it? Come on, heavy attack. Boom. Still no stun? What the hell? All this damage and still no stun. Crazy. Just how to do it. There we go. Now, a really, really good fight, but at the same time, why no stun? Should have stunned him pretty easy. I don't know. But still, that's the story down to 90 minutes. So, let's get the super bosses, except Placidusax, because screw Placidusax. Level up. More arcane. Yep. I don't think that affects the weapon. Nope, it doesn't. That's a shame. Let's get to the Overlook. Go fight, what's his face? O'Neil. You know, really, I can't say that O'Neil is not a challenge anymore. He most certainly is. It's not the ghosts themselves that are a problem. It's the fact that he himself actually does do a pretty crazy amount of damage. Remember when dragons were weak to lightning? Remember that was a thing? You know, back in Dark Souls? I don't think that's a thing now. This Deathrite bird, does it drop the health in Steeple? I don't remember. Bird! I missed it. I missed it. I want to see what... Ah. Come on, man. Being locked on is actually making this more difficult. Chop. Chop, chop, chop. Take that. Ah. All it's backing up is actually starting to get really annoying. Chop. Heal up. Up. Oh god. I forgot about that. Oh no. I also forgot about this. Damn. Damn. You stop? It'd go a whole lot easier if I used a holy weapon. Okay, there's no. No, come on, man. There is no running away from that. Heavy attack. There he should stun him. Damn. Oh, come on. Dude. Playing a serious game of Keep Away right now. Now, I know I wasn't going to get a stun because it already wasted a bunch of time. This should do it, though. There we go. Do you drop the health in Steeple? I need to know. Or did you drop the sword, the branch sword? The ritual death spear, okay. Oh, it did health. Oh, it was dropped by a tibia mariner. I was so busy fighting the bird that I didn't read the message. But hey, Spooky Bird is more of a challenge than main bosses. Yeah, I mean it's very difficult. It can be kind of difficult to hit. That one in particular is very difficult. But it's not so difficult if you have a holy weapon, which I currently am not using. You use a holy weapon in a sacred order. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Lions are too stupid to climb stairs, so we don't gotta worry about it. They can climb trees, but not stairs. I'm gonna grab the Eclipse Shoto while I'm here. What the fuck? Huh? Okay. Damn it! Come on, man! Every time I stop for a second, he immediately attacks me. Fuck, ghosts are annoying! Ugh. And they don't stop chasing you. Fuck, ghosts are annoying! You literally don't have enough time to heal with this bullshit. Did a storm attack. Not avoidable from close range. And on top of that, when these guys are attacking, they have infinite hyper armor for no reason. It doesn't matter what attack you use, you can't break them out of when they're attacking. You can't stop them. I've used literally every attack I can think of with the highest amount of poison damage to try to stop them. It doesn't work. Exile Knights cannot be stopped. Or Banished Knights. Don't go back toward the fucking gate! Ugh. Irritating. I know I just got you raging, but I hope you have a good stream. This particular castle just annoys me with the fucking teleporting ghosts, and apparently, and the lion that can't decide whether it wants to go towards the gate or away from it. Okay, now we're here. Get all our buffs going. Swap. Double hand. Now we should be able to one-tap a ghost. You'd think so, right? There we go. Yeah, with both things we can one-tap a ghost. And we can get some covering damage with our projectiles, so that's nice. But it doesn't help that Niall walks an entire mile before he attacks. That doesn't help. Yep. Knew that was coming. But we can still get him from a distance. That's extra helpful. Blew up. Gonna go into phase 2. We get another blast off on him. Yep. Roll. Nope. Chop him over the head. Nope. Wipe him. Nope. Chop him over the head. Chop him over the head. I hate how that's unavoidable. Like, it is. When this, like, the actual slam portion is avoidable, but the storm is not. You have to be at a certain distance to avoid taking damage. Chop. Notice that this guy actually has a pretty large amount of poise. Probably gonna... Okay. Blast him. He is holding on. I'm over here waiting for a stun and it's just not happening. Radon was easier to stun. There we go. Got the bleed off on him. Shit. How much poise does he have on the new game cycles? Because he evidently has a lot. Glad that's over. He must have a lot of poise because you need to keep up a lot. He either recovers out of poise damage really quickly, or he just has a lot of poise. I don't know. So let's get back to Village of Albinorix. I might need to grab something to wet my whistle because, oof. My throat is hurting. Ooh, you know, that could actually be our next run. The Eclipse Shuttle. Because I picked it up. And even though Deathblade is completely useless, it is completely worthless to us. The attack bonus on the actual weapon actually isn't bad. So, you can actually do a pretty decent amount. If you had 2 of them. If you had 2 of them, you could do some pretty decent damage. Death Knight Twin Axes might be a cool run, but I would save a fresh new game run for that. I don't know. Might be a good idea. I might do the long half axe instead, because the twin axes actually aren't very good. It's not. What do you mean it's not worth it? It's totally worth it. Let's think about all the good. Let's think back on all the good times we had with the Eclipse Shuttle. I'm sure something will come up eventually. I might not be able to think of anything right now. In all honesty, with multi-hit and the holy damage boost, if you had 2 of them, you'd be doing some pretty decent damage. Yoink. Got some mushrooms for later. Yeah, bitch! Can't run from me! Hey, wake up.
Please, no.
Stop talking! There we go. I meant to do that. I went with the twin axes because they were cooler. Long half axe is better. Well, it's because the blink bolt on that isn't very good. Poise isn't very good. The damage isn't great. Blink bolt doesn't go very far. Millennia watching me take off all my clothes, place a jar on my head, and dual wield Moonveil and Rivers of Blood. Well, dual wield Rivers of Blood in a cold Uchi Katana. Dual wield long half axes. I mean, you know, that might have to be later on, because I don't even have one right now. Of course, it's the weakest because it has the least utility. Well, we could probably make something happen with it. We're over here trying to claw swipe me. I have to do a Euphoria run eventually. Kuchi Katana. Yeah, the Uchi is old reliable. You can't go wrong with the Uchi. You get a cold Uchi. Oh yeah. So, ow. So, here at one of the more annoying areas in the game, because we can't see. This place is basically John Cena because I can't see it. I just see nothing. Fuck. Random mimic tier in that dungeon that's so hidden I don't know how people found it. The internet. Internet. Remember when that was a joke on the Fairly Odd Parents? Every answer they had was internet. Oh, internet? People found mimic tier because of the internet. Let's go get Moog's quicker. So let's go take care of him first. And then we'll go fight everybody's favorite. Go fight our girl. Then, and only then, Stray Mimic tier is hidden by a lot of invisible paths. It's impossible to find with a guide, I swear. I mean, if you think hard enough, maybe you can find it on your own, but I certainly didn't find it without a guide. But that's because I didn't want to have to go out and look for it. I just wanted to find it. But I haven't used Mimic tier in years. Why would I? I'm just too good. Bonk. Shimmy. There we go. Imagine Mimic Tier being the toughest boss you ever fought. You're either the most Chad of Chad players or your DPS. Well, I mean, like... I mean... They could be, depending on what you go into the boss room with. If you come fully kitted out, it can actually be a pretty difficult fight. But if you go in there completely naked and then re-equip, you're not going to have too much trouble. Travel to another location. You know what? I was thinking about what the next run is going to be. I know what the next one is going to be. It's going to be the Black Steel Great Hammer. That's what it's going to be. I got the deflecting heart tier. So, that's what we're doing. Because the deflecting heart tier is... It's actually a really awesome tier. And we know from my Elden Ring, my Liza P videos that I'm pretty good at deflecting, so... Because it's not like it's a parry, it's an instant block, so... Sounds good to me. And the more of those you get, the more counter damage you do. Well, up to a certain point, obviously. So weird. Why do these things attack me as soon as I get here? And how are they still alive? Perfect guard is basically the Sekiro parry with weirder timings. I don't know about that. Oh, bro's running Euphoria. Almost there. Almost. Yeah, a lot of this running around can be kind of annoying, but... Yeah, I don't think I need to swap anything out. Yep, let's get him. Let's get him. And hopefully one cycle in this time. Part of me doubts it, but wishful thinking, right? Alright, let's get him. Big Moog. Let's get all our buffs going. Just like normal. Hellish Abriri. Make me more vulnerable to attacks. That's always fun. Blue. Flop over. Double hand. Nope. Your blood won't work on me, bro. Nope. Nope. I got ranged options, bitch. Take that. You like that 2400 damage? Charge it up. Blast him with it. Maybe hit him with a heavy attack. Maybe another one. Ah! Ah, damn it. Chop him. There's a bleed. Can I blast him before he does it? Ah, so close. So close. Blast him. Nope. Nope. Chop him in the head. Wipe him. Dodge. Charge it up. Blast him. Nope. Hit him. Or don't. That's cool too. Charge it up. Blast him. It's over. Yeah, that was real hard. I don't know what I was gonna do there. Oof. Oh man, I just barely pulled through. Mogwin. How much do you get to that? Almost 1 million. I'll take it. Rest. Level up. More arcane for later. There's Leda. I don't know when she got here. Let's get back to Ordina. Do the puzzle real quick. Make our way through the Halig tree. The D&D movie, how good it was. I want a second movie so bad. I didn't watch it. Things are going well. Yeah, things are going quite well. My god, no complaints. But it's not the same. It's not the same at all. Yeah, things are going quite well. Yes, quite well. My god, no complaints. Edna Mo's one. That's yeah. It's pretty great. It's pretty great katana. Oh, the puzzle. Do all the things. Do all the things, light all the candles. Light my candles in a daze, 'cause I found God. Take that. And that. And that. And that. Go ahead, keep trying to knock another arrow. I dare you. Walking down to his most basically gameplay, Liza P is basically Bloodborne with Sekiro parries and more weapons than one lame-ass katana. Oosh. Whoop. I'm so happy 'cause today I found my friends in my head. Yeah, Nirvana, except Kurt Cobain just doesn't give a shit. Get this. One more. Sekiro is lame. I don't like it very much. Oh. Well, I mean, it's just a katana, you know? They gave it a name and everything, but it's not... I mean, I guess it's super special because it won't break. You know, you're deflecting all these fucking attacks and it won't dent or chip or break or anything. So, it's gotta be special. So we can't exactly call it lame. Oh, no, don't. She had to do it to me. She had to do it to me. I don't know why. Why? When you're coming out of the puzzle, you can't jump or roll or anything. All you can do is just walk. That's not helpful. Did she have to do me like that? I guess she didn't have to, but she was damn well gonna. Halig Tree isn't so bad. Not my favorite area, though. Ants. They obviously can't see very well. Running into each other, dapping each other up. Ugh! I feel someone approaching dap up distance. Should only take a minute. I still have to wonder what's with the zombie. This zombie's waiting right here for me just to push me off. What a dick. Was he waiting for anybody to just walk by, or me specifically? No, not following me. All things considered, Haley Tree is actually a pretty short area. It just looks large. There's 3 Silent Hill games with a Katana bonus weapon. I actually never played a Silent Hill game. Some of you might go, what? Just never interested me. What? Okay. Rest up real quick, fight Loretta, get her out of my way. Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Resident Evil games either. The gameplay doesn't interest me much. All right, start boosting up. Resident Evil 7 was pretty great though. Time for Loretta. I got projectiles, just like she's got projectiles, but let's see whose projectiles are better. Nice. I mean, could have dealt a little more damage. Ow. Not cool. As I was saying, I could have dealt a little more damage there. That would have been great. Nope. Chopper. Nope. Stab. Hit it with Dragon Slash. Yeah. Stab her. While she's boosting up. Blast her with this. Hit it with a heavy tech. One more on her do it. It's over. Yeah, it was as if that was any shock. And to think that she used to be difficult for me. Unbelievable. I only played Nemesis as a child and 7 as an adult. Resident Evil 2? Or no, is that 3? Yeah, Nemesis was on 3. Wasn't he? I don't remember. I'm back and I feel like shite. From what? Were you drinking? Getting in some Friday night shots? Is that it? Getting closer and closer to millennia. No, oh. Shot, 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 shot. I don't believe in shots. I don't drink. No, it doesn't drink. You and me both. What? Oh, those are butterflies. Those are just butterflies. I'm over here thinking like, what? Were there dead bodies there? I didn't kill anything over here yet. Also, not playing a Silent Hill game doesn't. The old games are overpriced. There wasn't a new game over 10 years, and the series was dead. And yeah, I know what it. I get what it did for the whole horror gaming scene, but I don't know. Wasn't much interested in it. I thought that said Gengar Ale. Gengar Ale. And Sprite with... I prefer Sprite. And I prefer beer. Because the bloomin' cunts running the shit show won't give us beer. It's like a smoker who recommends people don't smoke. Smoke. Are you smoking yet? Hey, look, old Family Guy was actually pretty funny. What was it? Was it Old Yeller? Or was it Lassie? I don't remember. But it's like every couple of seconds the guy would pop up on screen for like subliminal smoke messages. Smoke. Smoke. I'm actually... One, I still don't understand how I'm able to run through this without being bogged down. Two, I'm very... Scarlet Rot resistant right now. Konami used to have the worst management of any game studio. Luckily all those guys are out and new management is actually good. Oh. Co-money. Family Guy was peak actually. Was it really? Sure. If we didn't have alcohol, we wouldn't have drunk gaming videos, and I wouldn't have my Saturday night. I wouldn't have anything to eat on Saturday night. Look, the memes are only becoming more real. It's like when you have an awesome meal ready, but you can't find a single good video. It's true. I either eat in complete silence, which is just boring, or I always have a video playing. Ow. They shot me in the butt with thread. Ow. You get blasted in the butt, you lose. Also, New Game Plus removes all swamp. Oh, does it? Cool. I mean, yeah, you already suffered through it once. Why suffer through it again? Okie dokie. Time for Millennia. All things considered, we got here pretty quick. Boost. Boost. This is gonna make me very vulnerable to her very crazy-ass attacks, but who cares? Alright. Let's get it. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do first? Zip-zapping at me ain't gonna help you. Uncharged heavy. Stabber. Yeah. Nope. Hit her with... Can I actually hit her with this? That'd be great. Ooh. Knew that was coming. Chop her over the head. Bonk. Yeah, get that crit. Ah. Uncharged heavy. Yeah, run away. Because she's probably gonna try to... Well, no. Is she gonna dodge this? Find out. Yes, sir. There it is. It's a projectile. She dodges projectiles. Hell, she even dodges some things that aren't projectiles. Chop. Oh. Ow. Uncharged heavy. Run away. Nope. Jump her over the head. Bonk. Heal up. Nope. Nope. Knew that was coming. Bonk. Stab. Oh. Bonk. How many times can I bonk her? Hit her over the head. Ah. Not good. What the heck? Why'd she go that way? She's supposed to go the other way. No. She went the entirely wrong way. She was supposed to go to my right, not to my left. That was bullshit. That wasn't right. She was supposed to go to the right, not the left. Well, whatever. It was going pretty well. She just went the entirely wrong. Maybe she can go. She can change which direction she goes to. I don't know. We'll start with a bonk. She's giving me the first move. Oh, jump right over it like a badass. Like, but don't jump over that. Because we're not that badass. She wanted to make sure that we remembered our place. Heal up. Chop. Yeah. Stab. Nope. Keep going. Yep. There we go. Heal up. Got bonk her over the head. Stab her. Uncharged heavy. Good. Roll. Okay, hit her with this. Ooh, that's some pretty decent damage. Nope. Take that. Stab her. Damn. Hit her with that. Nope. Hit her with this again. Boop. Still no stun, huh? I even got stone barb on. Stab her. Swipe her. Bonk over the head. There we go. Got the bleed. There we go. There's phase 2. That sure took a while. Gonna get the boost back up. Blew up. Flop over. Double hand. Charge up. Blaster. Yeah, we can reach her. It's not bad. Bonk her over the head. Roll away. Just to be safe, because I don't want her water fouling on me. There we go. And with this, close range. Oh, we give her back shots. Nice. Nope. Nope. There's a triple slash. Part of me knew that was coming. Bonk. He dodged it. Okay. Bonk. There we go. Kind of ornery today, isn't she? Okay, heal up. Probably get a projectile from over here. Nice. Can I get another one? Give us another one! Yeah! Nah. Nah. Swipe. What the hell? What the hell? That is not the attack that she was supposed to do. She was supposed to do the fucking geyser. Huh? No. No, no. Okay, that was fucked up. Heal up. Bonk her over the head. There we go. I have no idea why she didn't do the geyser. She jumped straight up into the air with the sword over her head to do the geyser. But she did not do that. She instead swooped down and did an entirely wrong fucking move. Whatever.
Dear Mikola.
That was the wrong thing. Response. Wonky bullshit. DLC. DLC time. Let's go. Oh. How long was that? We're at 2 hours, 15 minutes now. Not bad. Not bad. So, think about what's first. Divine Beast isn't super far off, so we could fight it. I think I'll fight Divine Beast. We're gonna fight Rolana. We have to fight Golden Hippo, we don't get a choice. We'll fight Mesmer, we'll fight Ramana, we'll fight Bale, we'll fight, Radon. That's the plan. Anything else, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Not gonna bother. I'd like to keep this run under 4 hours. Woman, you crazy. There's a lot of running around. Keep rushing and running and running. Buckshot of the pumping of the buckshot. No, the drumming of the buckshot pumping. There we go. Yeah, the second you meet her, Leda will say, "You're unworthy of Mikola's love." So, and then she'll just kill you. Huh, thought that would drag for longer. Ride on horseback like a badass. Okay. Let's get up through this place. Will only take a couple minutes. I just love that. I love how much energy you just put. Like, you bend the knees, you put everything in the swing. I love that. That's exactly how much energy should be put into these swings. Yeah. 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 Yeah, as you can see, the combos themselves aren't all that great. But it hits hard. It hits hard. Nope. I can understand. I can see the vision there. Casca isn't insane. She's just broken. I definitely see the vision there, but Leda, hell no, yeah. Wouldn't touch that with a 50-foot Mikola. Nope, nope, nope. Leave me alone. Does the Great Katana have better combos, or do they all have bad I forget if the other Great Katanas actually have a different moveset. I know the R1 strings aren't all that good. You're really not going to be using the weapons for the R1 strings. You're going to be using them more for the Ashes of War that are tied to them. I know for this one that the R1 string is bleh. Slow. Real slow. Hey, get away from me. Yeah, I never realized that I could just ignore all the flag guys. I always thought I had to kill the one right beside the ladder. You really don't. Why is everyone here bald? You, sir, are very bald. Shit. We got Spear on one side and we got a crack baby on the other. I told you they can fly. Yep. Just too much, man. Now they're called Curse Blades, but like, come on. How much poise do they got? Shit. Something this spindly shouldn't have that kind of poise. They can snap instantly to your location to do an unacceptable amount of damage. They don't stop attacking. You apparently can't stun them. Stupid. No, don't go to the last side of America. Why is that even an option here? It's just gonna send me right back to the bottom. Anyway. Okay. So, get my boost going. Ah! Flop over, double hand. Let's get in there. And half my boosts are gonna be gone by the time we get in there. Okay. Nope. I mean, it's gonna be pretty good damage. I want to see what my Dragon Wind Slice is like. Okay. It'd be better if I hit with the sword, too. His interrupted ass isn't helping. Nope. Jump up with it. Jump up. Nope. Nope. Take that. Nope. Nope. Oh, I thought for sure. Oh, shit. Nope. Oh. Dragon Wind Slash should do some pretty decent damage. No. Seriously, dude. That is just too much lightning. No. There's nowhere for me to go! Seriously, the Divine Beast can actually be pretty cancerous. Because a lot of its attacks you just outright can't avoid. When it lunges at you during the wind phase, you can't avoid it. When it lunges at you during the ice phase, you can't avoid it. Which is just straight up unfair. I don't care if it has less health than the other bosses, that's bullshit. You can't just force your players to take damage. Pretty simple fucking concept and I don't get it. Now, we could stop with all the lightning. Swear, the Divine Beast can just be straight up cancerous sometimes. Okay. Blast it. Okay. Nope. Blast it. There we go. Okay, I don't know how it did that. Even though it's to its side. Chop its face. Dodge. With that. Run this way. Get the projectile going. Yep. Okay, it's down. Down. It won't let me run because I was out of stam, because of course. Maybe blew up while it's doing this. Okay, got really, really close to me. That's not helpful. No. Dude, that lightning just goes too far. It just doesn't fucking end with this thing. How? Seriously? That's complete and utter horseshit. There's no way it didn't fucking input read. The ice is unavoidable. Why? It instantly fucking grabbed me even though I dodged! Wow. I dodged at the right time and the game told me to go fuck myself. Again. Why is the ice unavoidable? Why are the storms unavoidable? Stupid. That's really fucking stupid. You can't just force us to take damage. Making a fight horseshit doesn't make it interesting. Wow. Chop it. Jump. Jump. Roll in. Uncharged heavy. Chop it. Dodge. Eject. Nope. Nope. Uncharged heavy. Chop. Don't know why it's still going. Heal up. Projectile. Okay. Dude, come on. There's just too much going on the screen. Projectile. Projectile. Okay. Oh, one of these, really? Projectile. There's no way it doesn't fucking input read. Every time I go to do it, it shoots another fucking storm at me. Oh, that's bullshit! And with both. Again, why is the ice unavoidable? Why is the ice unavoidable? Why? Why? That's so fucking dumb. Making a fight horseshit doesn't make it interesting. Why are the storms unavoidable? Every time I do it, it fucking input reads me. Why would you give an enemy like this input reading? Why? Why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you give an enemy like this input reading? Because it knows every time I'm about to do it. Because it instantly counters me every time, regardless of what distance I'm at. That's fucking horseshit. Why? This thing is just so, it's just so fucking piss poor design, regardless of what weapon you use, regardless of new game cycle. God! No! I would instantly fucking die. There's no way it does an input read. There's no way. How? I dodged at the right time! What I hate about this boss fight is that you don't get rewarded for doing the right thing at all. Ever. You get nothing but screwed the whole time. Like, that's just horseshit. Again! Oh my god! And this twisting move, as far as I know, is entirely unavoidable as well, unless you dash away from it. No, just enough! Enough! Every time I do it. There's no way it does an input read. Why are the storms unavoidable? I didn't tell you to stop charging. So fucking piss poor. No wonder he's so far down on so many fucking tier lists. It's god awful. Even on the weapons where I absolutely fucking steamroll the game, I've never had a good time with this thing because it's dog shit. How is it that the Deathblight one is much easier and more fun than this one is? It has everything that this one does and Deathblight. Why in the fuck? Ugh. I want to like it, but I just can't. A whole year and nothing's changed. I keep thinking maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm like, okay, maybe I'm moving in the wrong way, but no matter which way I move, no matter what weapon I use, no matter which fucking strategy, no matter what spell, it all goes the same way. Me being tortured for 10 fucking minutes straight. Dog shit design. I will take pre-nerf Radon any fucking day of the week over that piece of shit. Ugh. Because like even if pre-nerf Radon was really hard and kind of unfair, he was really cool. So while it does make you numb, it's hard to be all that pissed at anything except the triple slash, which is just unavoidable. But the dancing lion is just outright bad. I don't want to say shit is bad, but that's bad. They had all this time to fix it, and they just never did. We are well outside the dog's aggro range. You wanna know how much I hate it? I will take a juiced up Meteor before I ever fucking fight that thing again. Because if I fight it with a bunch of different weapons and in a bunch of different ways and it all goes the exact same way, then why am I even fucking fighting this stupid thing? I'm crossing that off my checkbox too, because it's just pure torture! The whole you dodge but you take damage because I said so bullshit just has to end. Yeah, it's not going in the video. Don't expect me to fight it any further. I'm done. Unless it's on one of those challenge runs where I have to fight out every remembrance boss or something like that, I'm done with it. He disappoints me every time. There's never been one time throughout the entire year where I fought the thing and went, "Oh man, that was clean." No, it wasn't. It was long and painful. I don't want to blame the design, but it's like, at what point does it stop being my fault? Like this right here is horseshit. Ugh. You know, back before the DLC first showed up, I used to think Rolana was hard. And don't get me wrong, she's challenging, but like she's also balanced. Not all that hard to stun. She does a crazy damage, but she's not all that hard to stun. Her attacks aren't all that hard to dodge. Just play it safe. Get in your damage where you can. If you have an opening, see it, take it. Not Dancing Lion though. Not Divine Beast though. You do everything right and it doesn't fucking reward you for anything. Ugh. Anyway, let's fight a much better boss. I like Rolana. Swap over. Alright, let's see what Homegirl doing. Now, she doesn't input read, I don't think. She's got her own projectiles. Ooh, I'll take 4,000 damage. Huh. Must have tracked onto me while I was in the air. Nope. Uncharged heavy. Okay. I didn't expect her to do that again. She does input read. That's right, with her projectile. Which is just stupid. Yep. Don't know how she reached me. I'm pretty sure it was out of range. Okay, so she does input read when you're about to... Okay, that's not fun. What in the fuck? No. Again, that's three times I was out of range. No. You're bullshitting me. Okay, just fucking kill me. You're bullshitting me now. That's like 4 or 5 fucking times where I was totally out of range and I still got hit with the full brunt of the attack. Fuck you. No. Just like the other day with Ramina, where I got hit with an attack that was already over. Ugh. I don't know why it does that sometimes. There's no change in elevation here. It's totally flat. So what the fuck is up with that? Swap over. Let's try this again. Except this time, let's not get 60,000 input reads, huh? Chop. Okay, that's an input read right there. I got hit with 3 attacks I shouldn't got hit with. So thank you for that. No, that's bullshit, because I did double tap. Okay. But that works. Nope. Hit it with this. Okay, so the input rating really isn't helping. Chop. I was hoping to get it more on the DLC, but it's just not working. Nope. Nope. No. Try this. Try it now. No, every time I do it, she just dodges to the right. That's so fucking stupid. Every time I fucking press A button, she does the same shit. When that's not how it works. So she's input reading everything. She's input reading R1 strings, jumping attacks, uncharged heavies. No. I know how it's supposed to work. This is not how it's supposed to work. Oh my god, she can't input read absolutely everything. She does the same thing, this fucking Millennia style, every time I attack? That's fucking stupid! Now, enough with the input reading. Again. In the exact same way. Damn it. Will you fucking stop? God. Every time I jump at her, she dodges to the left. Every time I blast her, she dodges to the right. Regardless of what possession she's in. So great katanas just don't work on her at all. The giant rusty anchor worked just fine. Moonveil worked just fine. So what about this doesn't work? The last three weapons worked on her just fine. But every time I go to attack her with this, she just instantly fucking dodges away. Something ain't right here. Okay, I shouldn't have got hit with both attacks. That's bullshit. Hit it with the uncharged heavy. Okay. And this way. Nah. Chopper. Yeah, every time I go to attack her, regardless of whatever attack it is, she just fucking dodges immediately. Chop. There we go. I mean, that's cool and all, but like, didn't expect it. So she input reads. How many input reads does she have? Does it matter what it is? Because as soon as I press the button, she did it. Every time I press the projectile button, she either dodges or hits a projectile. Alright, again. Ah. Okay. So what about it? I'm not sure. And with that, okay. All the way. Heal up. There's the sword. I'm waiting for it. Heavy attack. Another fucking input read. Just doesn't end with her. Why is she still going? No. She doubled her combo this time. Why? Okay, so maybe we can't get the charges in on her. We can't get heavy attacks. We can barely get R1s. And we can't get the charges. So maybe uncharged is the answer. Because jumping attacks also aren't working. I'm trying to find an attack that's actually going to work on her. Because nothing's working. Nope. Oh. Uncharged? I mean, that's 2,000, but it's not what I need. Jump up, smack her. Uncharged. Still. Oh yeah, if we barely have enough time for the uncharged... Oh, is that a stam? Out of stam again. Okay. I don't know when I'm gonna get the bleed. We could probably get the charge now, though. Yep. There's the bleed. Nope. Nope. Get the charge. Why is she not going into phase 2? She's doing anything to avoid it, actually. Mm-hmm. Maybe blue back up. Slice. Nope. Uncharged heavy. Doubling upper combo. Great. Too early. It's way too early for the moons. Way too early for the moons. Out of stam again, but at least we took reduced damage. There we go. Heal up. Like, I've never seen her do moons that... Again, a doubling upper combo. Fucking stop that. Mm-hmm. Doubling upper combo again. She just keeps doing it. I've never seen her do it this often. She's just fucking wasting a bunch of time right now. Oh my god. Glad that's over. Shit. That took forever! What was that all about? That was a bitch and a half to get through because I couldn't touch her 90% of the time. So, note to self. Great katanas aren't good for her. Because they take too much time. Hell, even the I didn't even have enough time for an R1. Or a jumping R1. How does it steamroll through the base game so easily, but we can't touch anything in the DLC? What in the fuck? What's Mesmer gonna be like? Speaking of before we get to we had to kill Hornsent. It's to make Leda and Dan easier. Alright, let's kill Golden Hippo. Or try to, at least. What's the guard boost on this thing? 40 guard boost? That's not too bad. $15 guard boost. That also... Finger Seal has any guard boost at all? How about that? I didn't think it would have, like, any. Seeing how it's just, like, a light in your hand. Okay. Get all our boosts going. Blew up. Swap over. Double hand. Double up. This way. Probably don't have enough time for it. Oh no, we had a little. Okay. That's back to back. That's back to back. That doesn't. Come on. That's three boss fights now where they all do the same thing. I dodge at the right time and I still get fucked because it's lingering. Oh my god. And I took double damage from that second attack, because of course I did. For no reason. Why take double damage? I don't fucking know. Got totally fucking horseshooted. Why I took double damage, I don't get it. Dodge. Okay. Hit him with an uncharged, because that's probably all we have time for. Yep. Swipe. Swipe. Maybe the poise damage on this thing just isn't as good as I originally thought, because we can't consistently stun anything. Huh? Pulled out every fucking trick he had. Heal up. Nope. Nope. Okay. Chop him. Okay. Blast him in the butt. That eats up so much stamina, it's insane. Chop him. Swipe. And heavy attack. There we go. Bit of a pain in the ass. Not as much of a pain in the ass as the last few bosses, though. Okay. See, the problem is Golden Hippo's not even an interesting boss fight. Not really anything interesting about him. You give him any leeway at all, he's just gonna pull out every friggin' trick that he has. This way. So, what we're gonna do here is, now that the seal is broken, we're gonna go exhaust Horn Scent's dialogue, talk to Leda, suggest Horn Scent, go take on Bale? That'd be a good idea. And that'll probably be enough time for her to make up her mind. Yeah, of everything in this DLC, Bale's the only important part. Where are we at? Not even at 3 hours yet. Good. So, let's go do that. It's a high road cross. We go start making our way towards up the Archdragon Peak, or whatever the fuck it's called. Do you think we're allies now? No, I don't think we're allies, Horn Scent. Yeah, he thinks he's that much of a badass. I assure you, he's not. In fact, the only thing that's really dangerous about him is that Baron that he's carrying around. That could pretty much one-shot you. Give me some time to think about it. Have you had enough time yet? Okay, castle front. Don't need this fan on right now. Start making our way downtown. Falk's Run. Who knows? Falk's is a really good weapon. The bleed isn't all that great on it, but with how many times it can hit, pretty decent weapon. Too bad you can't buff it, but oh well. Oh yeah, we're gonna take on Ancient Dragon Man with his own weapon. Oh! 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 Fuck it. Oh man, he's got to be in some serious pain if he's screaming like that. Aw. I fucking hate Grave Bird so much. The hit detection is non-existent. I fucking hate Grave Bird so much. Hit detection, non-existent. What the hell? That didn't make any sense. You can't just jump over Dragon Moon Slash. It's too wide. It's too long for that. That didn't make any sense. Weapon's good for roll catching, though. There we go. You can't just jump. This is what I say about it. They give you the NPCs unfair advantages because you can't just jump over Dragon Moon Slash. Have you noticed that it's a 6-foot slash? You're jumping 4 feet in the air, but you're covering 10 feet. You do realize that it doesn't give you iframes all over your body. It only gives you iframes on your legs. That's what you ever notice that when you go to jump over something and you still get hit and you be like, no, I could have swore I jumped that. It's because your hand got clipped. Your hand hurt box got clipped by whatever was attacking you, but your legs had iframes on them. Alright, let's take on the real Ancient Dragon Man. Will the real Ancient Dragon Man please stand up? Or, you know, die? So I don't have to deal with you? He's so sad, and I don't want to deal with him. Suppose I can get a boost or two up, just to make myself stronger. Not gonna use Hallow Shibiri this time. Up over. Nope. Nope. Man, this is really good for roll catching. R1 strings aren't so great though. Damn it. Hell? So he ran all the way up to me just to swap hands. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. There's my bleed. Yeah. Oh, how do you like that? How's the run been going so far? The base game went really, really, really well. But the DLC so far has been very hit or miss. Because FromSoft, yeah. Bro ran up to me super fast like he wanted all the smoke, stopped, and then swapped hands, and then attacked. Just to throw me off. What a jerk. What a joke. Level up. Get a couple more. Yep. We're making our way uptown. It's gonna take a little while to get to Bale. Just a little while. Maybe a few minutes. That is a long-ass run, though. It is a long run. I mean, I guess the build-up's cool. Am I seriously the only one who hates how most two-handed moveset for twin swords work? I don't remember how they work. I don't remember. I don't remember. Hey, you remember? I'm not gonna bother fighting the little dragons. I mean, I can't. It's hard to say they're little, but like, I'm not gonna fight the ones that are here. Because I gotta wait for one to kill the other, and then I gotta fight the remaining one, and just not into it. They're really trying to involve me, though. I mean, is it cool to see two dragons fighting? Yes. But I'd rather not be part of it. Jagged Peak, not Archdragon Peak. Jagged Peak. That's what it was. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Might be a little difficult. One. There's the other. We're not gonna bother fighting Senesax because ancient dragon fights suck. Besides, Senesax is a whole ass menace. Onward and upward. I wonder why sometimes it takes a few tries to get to a few presses of the L3 button to get off the horse. There are times where I'll press it over and over and no response. Long run. Little more. And we made it. Final. I should be plenty of time for Leda to make up her mind. Okay. Just gotta position everything right. Really, this is everything that... this is all we need to do in the DLC. This is the only important bit. The ultimate dragon versus the ultimate dragon killer. Well, I mean, maybe it's not the ultimate dragon killer, but it's made specifically for killing dragons. So. Take that! Oh, baby. That's what we've been waiting... yeah, baby! It's what we've been waiting for! It's what it's all about. Boop a snoot. Nope. 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 Chop his head. Maybe hit him with this. No stun. Shit. I was hoping to get a stun. Yeah, maybe the stun on... Okay. Pretty sure I ran directly out. But... yeah, maybe the stun damage on this isn't quite as good as I thought. Or hoped. Nope. Blast him. Okay, I shouldn't have got hit by that because I was in the air. But whatever. Maybe heavy attack? Maybe an R1? Maybe I run for my life? Maybe a boop up with a snoot? There we go. All it took was a boop up with a snoot. And with that, get the R1 because he's probably going to stand up. Charge it up. Is he dead? Is he dead? He's dead! Suck it, Bale! I told you! A perfect dragon killer. I love how they equip you right on the way. They equip you with the weapon that's going to be easiest for killing this fucking thing with. That is just beautiful. Did it look like I had any trouble there? No. Well, let's get back to later. Should be plenty of time. There we go. Plenty of time. Now, let's get back to the first floor. That was fun. That was the first boss fight in the DLC that I actually had fun with. Plus, it was kind of hard to shake a stick at 7,000 damage. Hey, what's that on your back? How about later? Alright, let's go get him. Let's get him. Get him. Input read that, you filthy fucking casual. No, don't let him get the Baron. Yeah. I roll catched him. Teabag for victory.
Mother. Wife. And child.
Kindly Mikula never betrays a
Why does she get caught like that?
Go. Your family.
I think you got him, babe. Okay, that's like my 6th copy of his stuff. What did you say about being a filthy casual? Yep. What? That didn't make any sense. Well, let's start making our way up towards, home, boy. Ooh, claw weapons. You remind me. There are beast claws in this game. I should do a beast claw run, even though they're terrible. In fact, after I get to... I might go grab him after I kill Mesmer. After all, I won't have anything else to do here. And they're on the way to Church of that church. Point blank, huh? You jerk. Oh, the red bear claw. Those are good. Those are real good. Especially when you get the... How? Those are real good. Especially if you get multi-hit and, oh, the bat's still following me. And, the, bear pelt. I know where the bear pelt is. Just, I gotta remember where the mausoleum where the claws are. Stupid. Stupid. They linger because they have flame on them. Then how are they avoidable? Come on, man. Why is there so much unavoidable bullshit in the DLC? Why? You can dodge the daggers, but the daggers have a flame trail on them, which you can't dodge. It's fucking stupid. Oh my god. See? Daggers themselves are easy enough to dodge. Bro's probably gonna try attacking me. Bro's gonna get all upset because I hit his friend. It's not the dagger themselves that are a pain, it's the flame trails afterward. What in the fuck? How are you here? In order for him to be attacking me right now, he would have had to fucking teleport. What? It's like, the more I play this fucking game, the more I don't want to play this fucking game. There's no reason they should be fucking teleporting. There's no way he could be down there without teleporting. Wow. Mesmer himself didn't take long to get to. Okay. So, buffs like before. So is Hellish I imagine Hellish is just gonna be better of the choices that I got. Even if it is gonna make me take more damage. Doesn't it last a little longer? I don't remember, I had to look at that. So, get in there. There he goes. Broken fly. I am fly, Jack. I am fly. Nope. Stab him in the butt. Stab him. Stab him. Nope. Nope. Okay, he got me that time. That's what I get for being cocky. Oh, but my sword really long, though. Maybe hit him with this. There's a stun. Maybe a bleed. That'd be nice. Or just hit him with this again. There we go. Hey, blew up. Lock on. Dodge. Dodge. Hit him with this. Blast him. Jump. I didn't think. What? I don't think the snake's mouth was wide enough to hit me from that far. Oh. that. I did dodge at the right time. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nope. Okay. He almost never does that, like ever. Now he's really dragging shit out. And with this. Still no stun, huh? Insanity. I was about to say, I know that the stun damage on this weapon isn't that bad. Yeesh. Sure made me wait for it, didn't he? Where is it at? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, janky fucking hitboxes hitting me in places that... Like, I'm pretty sure that that wide mouth, that I was far enough back to avoid it. Anyway. Getting some pretty decent arcane out of this, though. Ramana. Go get her. She's next. So many bosses in these games left-handed. I do not know. Think it's to represent how evil they are or something? I don't know. Usually, you know, in all these games, it's like... You ever notice that they're always just right-handed? The characters are just always right-handed. They almost never do anything with their left. I'm left-handed. Did you know that? Ugh. That's what I want. A big old flesh hand trying to hit me. A walking meatball. Good point. That's a good point. Alright. Let's just get our way to the Rao Ruins. Fight the bug lady. You simply adopted the clap. I was born into it, molded by it. Dominant hand is used to cast spells with better accuracy. I wonder if this guy actually still has a floppy head underneath that hood. Because the hood itself is floppy. A lot of boss and Souls games are left-handed for some reason. Here we go. Gotta take a few minutes to get through here. Where are you going? Get back here! I'm not even hunting them for food. I'm doing it for sport. I don't know. I always found this place to be kind of unnecessary. It's just a really long run. There's not a whole lot here. Get it open. You cannot do the whole thing where you... I always found that stupid in games like that. That the enemy can like pass through you and get in front of you to prevent you from moving. That's been a problem since like Dark Souls 1. If they're still if it's still part of the game after all this time, then they fully intend it to be that way. That's not an oversight. If it's in every Souls game, including Bloodborne and this game, then they mean for it to be that way. There's no way. I have a question. Who is Patch's parents? My money is on Peyton. Creighton? Peyton Creighton? Patch is the best. Well, Patch is actually predates those two, so... We have no idea how long Patch has been around. He's been around a long-ass time. And he's multiversal. Iron Golem is left-handed? I never noticed. I noticed that Fume Knight is left-handed, of course. Vort, Dancer. Huh. Well, how do you know Dancer? Well, did she start off with a left sword? Isn't the flame sword in her right hand, and the dark sword is in her left? I wonder why we never got that spell. A little bouncing projectile like that. I wonder why we never got that. Okay, this next section is terrible because of the bugs. Huh. I guess you can avoid the threads by getting really... I was gonna say I guess you can avoid the threads by getting really close to them, but never mind. Oop. Here we are. That took long enough. Everything going. Blew up. Swap. Let's fight the bug lady. We are going to do it. I know we're going to do a lot of damage to her. It's just that we got to be a little careful. Because the recovery on this isn't the greatest. Charge it up. Blast her. That's why we gotta be careful. Stab her. Actually not doing as much damage as I hoped. Take that. Nope. Stab. Or slice. Take that. Well, there's a stun. Probably run away because he's probably going to transform. No. Huh. That's odd. He's probably going to transform now, though. Yep, there it is. Get a projectile going while we have the chance. I got... Huh? That was odd. Nope. Jump. How did I get hit by the centipede? I don't know. Stab. Or swipe. Keep thinking I'm gonna stab. It was evidently not. Uncharged. What in the hell? Heal up. Can I hit her from back here? Nah. Too far. Nope. There. Oh, it's off the R1. Got it. Jump. Swipe. Yep. Always found that iffy. Okay, dude, I'm not sure how you're supposed to dodge both. A lot of it has to do with positioning. Nope. Damn it. Knock it off, would you? Fuck. There with this. Should finish her off. There we go. Man, what is with her with the last few runs just fucking wasting time? Just dragging it out and dragging it out and dragging it out. Like, I think I got her, and then she scurries away, and then she scurries away, and then she jumps up, and then she scurries away, and then instantly activates teleport, and the tornado, and then scurries away. On and on and on and on and on. Ramada is just not an enjoyable boss fight, like, at all. Better than Divine Beast, but she wastes so much fucking time. Now, let's get along here. It's gonna take a few minutes to get through NG+3. You know what? I made comparisons earlier. No, you know what? I said that I would take a juiced up Meteor over Divine Beast any day. No. Even worse. I'll take Jory. I'll take 2 Jories over having to fight Divine Beast. I'm not shitting you. That's how much I hate fighting Divine Beast. I might hate it. I might hate fighting it more than Placidusax. Yes, I'm still salty about it. Why is it able to hook around walls? It's gonna be a pain. Dude. That's just too much to fucking avoid. That's just too much to avoid. That's too much. This is the worst designed fucking gauntlet they've ever made. I'm not shitting you. I will take Shrine of Amana before I take this. I don't care if it's short. It's almost impossible to get through. And dodging skills don't help. You think Quick Step and Bloodhound's Fang or Bloodhound Step help? They don't. I've tried using both. They don't help at all. Raptor of the Mist doesn't help either. The only way to avoid taking damage to that gauntlet is to somehow snipe them from a far distance. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep hitting you with Spyra. This is fucking over players as badly as possible. And I can't stand it. You didn't have to exactly make it easy to get through, but you can't just force us to go through this much bullshit. And it all if you stop at all, it all packs together in one tight little area, so it's pretty much game over as soon as you get caught. Stupid. On top of that, you got Inquisitors shooting branches at you, which makes it worse. And a Divine Beast right behind you, which makes it even worse. Come on, FromSoft. Oh no. Dude, just no. Horribly designed area after horribly designed area. I don't like any Elim at all because it's just pain the whole way through. And not in the fun way. Pain is as in the if you fuck up at all, make any mistake, it's game over and you have to start from the beginning type of way. Dumb. You know this place is broken when you have an enemy that does that. Come on, FromSoft. I just want to get to Radahn, the actual fun part. Leda and Dane aren't exactly fun to deal with, but like, at least they're not the rest of this bullshit. Like Farron keeping ears with it, yeah. That's just dumb. Why are storms unavoidable? I don't get it. They took that right straight out of Luxasia's book. Now, just stupid. Stupid. The fact that it can chase you into this room and you're not allowed to leave that said room, otherwise it'll use its storm to pull you straight back into this room, and you can't leave until it's dealt with. When this is the one fucking place you don't want to be. Come on, FromSoft. Making something horseshit doesn't make it interesting.
It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erd Tree was leading you all along, so that you might gain to lordship. Might come to these lands to begin.
Enter Elam is like the Elium Lois
Must be what His Eminence,
of Elden Ring.
perhaps the Erd Tree designed.
Slow and painful.
Crushing of the favored lords.
Doesn't need to be this way, but they made it that way.
So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever.
And we got Leda over here delivering a whole ass thesis statement before we get to the fighting. Okay. Bring Natan with me. Let's get in there. Why can't I just, you know, she's going to a different area, right? A different plane of existence. Why don't I just leave? I could just leave. Say fuck it, I don't feel like fighting right now.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
Okay, Flame Grant Me Strength is actually going to be faster.
I will deign.
So I can actually get the boost without using too much time. Okay. Nope. Nope. You keep your distance. Nope. 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 Can you bleed, please? Why? How did I get stun locked? I couldn't roll. I couldn't dodge. Yeah, I couldn't roll. I couldn't attack. I couldn't block. I couldn't do anything. Why did I get stun locked? I got horseshitted again. Complete horseshit again. Enough with the horseshit. As soon as he started attacking me, I tried to roll away. The game wouldn't allow it.
Don't you dare approach Mikula.
NPCs can dodge whatever they want, though.
Night Ladder and Dry Reef Dane.
It's disappointing every time.
Allow this.
Told you, they can dodge anything they want. See that? He can just decide that he's got you in a combo string, and there's nothing you can do about it. Dumb. And he's gonna buff up, which allows him to dodge absolutely everything. Dumb. Instantly. Fucking horseshit. Dumb. What? Input reading, motherfucker. Input reading like a son of a bitch. Wow. I've been dealing with input reading this entire fucking run.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul. It's kindly
Painful. Why?
the world.
Like, you know they're input reading because they'll dodge as soon as I press the button. It takes a little while for the attack animation to come out. But as soon as, frame one, as soon as I press the button, they dodge. So you know they're input reading. Look, when shit's already difficult, you can't just keep making it more and more and more difficult. It's already hard enough to hit them. You can't make a game like this operate on fighting game rules. Do you know why computers are able to fight you at all in fighting games? It's because the game knows what inputs you ever notice on certain certain fighting games? It seems like the enemy knows exactly what to do no matter what you fucking do. It counters, like, especially Dead or Alive. And that's because they allow the computer to input read. So they know exactly what to do for each and every situation, which is why it's completely impractical to practice against computers when you should be practicing against humans. That's because of the input rate. Same concept here, but you can't allow for something like that in a fucking game like this. You can't. Not to that degree, at least. Anyway, get our boost going. Okay, swap over. Let's see if we are part of One Try Gang. We won't get too many opportunities to use Dragon Moon Slash, but we'll take them where we get. Okay. Did I get an input drop or what? My character just kind of stopped moving. Okay. No. He came right at me. I pressed the circle button, probably 6 times, and there wasn't one fucking response. What? Did the game fuck up or the controller did? What in the hell? That made no sense. The triple slash was my fault. The triple slash was my fault, but because I was so fucking dumbfounded. But why? What? I have no idea what. Okay. Came up with that fucking. Okay. Chop. Stab. There you go. Dragon Moon Slash. 4,000 damage, I'll take it. Might have to pick and choose when we use it, though. Stab. Stab. I hate it when he triple slashes after that fucking attack. Because if you attack at all after he does that, it doesn't matter how fast your weapon is, you're gonna get hit by it. Take that. Man. Nope. That's a shame. Will this stun him? Do a lot of stun damage. Damn. Nope. And this way, we don't have a lot of space though. That's not helping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Stab. The R1 strings are slow, but they do end up doing a lot of damage. It's just that. I don't know, I guess the poise damage is low. Huh? Okay, there we go. I don't know when I'm gonna get the bleed. Jump, slice. Nope, nope, nope. Stab, stab. Nope, nope. Okay, perfect time to heal up. Surprised he hasn't done Light of Mikola yet. Stab. Nope. Nope. Slice. Nope. Stab. And with this. Okay, we had enough time for it. I'm on negative stamina though. This might be bad. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, this is really weird because he hasn't Light of Mikola yet. That was almost really, really bad. Almost got screwed out of a victory again. Because he should be Light of Mikoling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope. Stab. Nope. Wipe. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that we haven't got a bleed, but, like, it would have been nice to have one. As soon as I say something. Okay, how about that? Took it an entire fucking fight, but we got it. Well, there we go. It took 2 tries. I still don't know what happened on that first one. He came at me with the gravity move, and I tried to dodge out of the way, and I mashed the shit out of the circle button and just... Ugh. As soon as I say something, I mean, ask and ye shall receive, I guess. One last thing to do. Boost. 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 Blue. Swap. Double hand. Yeah. Endless combos, yeah. So, let's see what the red-headed stepchild has to say about this. Just raw Dragon Wound Slash. Ooh, that actually didn't do nearly as much damage as I hoped. Really? Shouldn't be doing that so early. Jump. Whack him. Jump. Whack him. Just fucking cripple him. We're gonna heal up. Heal up. Roll. Roll. Not this time, you bastard. Apparently you can jump this. You can. I learned that just earlier today. Stab. Stab. Dragon Wound Slash. Man. One, Dragon Wound Slash isn't doing nearly as much damage as it should right now. A fully charged, and after everything, it's barely doing 2,000 damage. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit, because I know it's gonna end up doing like 4,000 to Elden Beast. So, make it make sense. He's not resistant to dragon stuff. Flame up. Blue. Swap. Double hand. Maybe Flame Grant Me Strength will be better. Because I'm still surprised. Why did the first Dragon Wound Slash only do barely 2,000 damage? I don't know. Yeah, still not very good. Yep. Trip him. Trip him before he gets up. There we go. Jump. Smack him over the head. Roll. Smack him over the head. Probably teleport. Yep. Roll. Roll. And the Dragon Wound Slash, even though it's not very effective. But at least we crippled him again. How about that? This should do it. Yep. Okay. Grab my runes. I don't want to lose out on him. What about the alien? Take that. No. Here I thought we were going to be doing more with... Weird. I wonder why we are doing so little damage to these guys. I mean, what's a little amount of damage right now? But, like, we've been doing thousands more to other enemies. I don't know. Heavy attack. Boop. Oh, he slithered right over it. Come here. Okay, that was cool. And with this. Damn. Every time I go to for a heavy attack, he just fucking slithers away from it. Really? Come on, man. You didn't have to waste time like that. Wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. That's all he ever does. Still no stun, huh? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dude. Why did you have to ruin an otherwise badass run? Come on, Elden Beast. You know, Elden Beast could have been such a cool follow-up to Radigan. This is just basically a bullet hell as you chase around a... I don't even know what to call this thing. Does it please keep away with you the whole time? Bye. Well, there you go. I have got to stop ending it off on Elden Beast because this thing is just straight up disappointing. Outright disappointing. He always has been. Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, my thoughts. This weapon is a... I'm sorry. Anyway, my thoughts. This weapon is badass. Dragon Wound Slash actually does a crazy amount of damage to, like, everything. But at the same time, it's also very situational. Because, we saw with the Radigan fight. While we were doing, like, 4,000, 5,000 damage to a lot of other enemies that even aren't dragon types, we go up against a holy type like Radigan or something, we are doing significantly less damage than we were before. I don't know if it's the holy damage or if it's just a specific kind of defense that holy enemies got, but, like, I don't know. It's not good for every option, but it is really, really good for dragons. Anyway, let's end that off. Stop the recording. Yeah. I have to wonder, maybe it's like, from now on, when I go to finish off the run, maybe I should, like, pick and choose which boss I should do, depending on what kind of weapon I'm running.
The fallen leaves.
At least the weapon is cool. Yeah, at least it's cool looking. Weapon verdict, I'll give it a 7. You know, I keep saying we're gonna do this weapon, but there was one weapon I had in mind. I keep changing my mind, but, like, I found it when I found the sanctified whetstone. I forgot it existed. Oh, I only need 2. Here we go. And I bet you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Right? No, it's not there. That's not it. 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 Here it is. The blacksmith hammer. That's what I'm talking about right there. I wish I had 2 of them. Upgrade my weapon arts to dual wield. Get it all. Yep. Little more, little more. Fully maxed out. Ashes of War, go here. We could start off with Wild Strikes. Put, cold on it. A cold Wild Strikes hammer. Actually, let me set the stats on it. It's got a... I don't know. I mean, cold it will be good. Yeah, we got another hammer on the next plate. I know I can get another one. I upgrade my weapon arts to dual wield. Want to test it a little bit, though. Let me see something here. What do I want to test it on? Tree. We got tree over here. Let's check. Let's test it on tree. It is tree. Thank you, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl, Kathy. All right, let's check out. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Yeah. Check out some of these R1 strikes. Ooh, like it, like it. Boop. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, that would have been cool though. Okay, I think that's working out pretty well. Check that. That R1's. I might like the other one. The other R1 string better. I didn't discover Djibouti dubs until I saw an Iron Mouse Reacts compilation. It was actually pretty. It was pretty funny. Like those old fucking infomercials. Mom, do you love me? What? No, no, no. You ever take a dump in a mug? Oh yeah, the Andre run. But I don't think jumping damage is gonna be too good for this one. Let's try building this up real quick. So we're Shard of Alexander is gonna stay. So is Ritual Sword. Might use Winged Sword Insignia for the multi-hit, obviously. Where's she at? Is this the one where she... that's probably the one, yeah. Oh, jeez. I might actually use the two-handed talisman. Yeah. Pretty good. And do I want to use full Rakshasa? Ooh, that's gonna make me heavy, though. What if I take off the rapier even though it weighs nothing? Okay. Okay. There we go. So we have our 8% extra damage from the Rakshasa set. Yeah. Let me change the thing real quick. Wondrous Physic. Stone Barb could stay. Let's charge attacks, consecutive attacks. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now that's a proper ability right there. Rakshasa Hammer time. Yeah, you can't touch this. All right. That's the stream tonight, folks. Thanks a bunch for watching. Will the video be out tomorrow? Maybe. Depends on whether or not I want to spend the rest of the night editing. I don't know, I might. Or I might just stream again tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all later. And thanks for watching, alright?